What is happening, guys? Cowboy here, and welcome back. So, now that we are at Sanctuary...
Finally. I thought it might take another sunrise for you to arrive. Up here, in your world, the crows are my eyes. Past the city of Aldwin lies Caer Shorai. Within its walls rests Siradon's source of immortality. You must toll the 2 bells of ascension. Then, find the soul vessel that will let you commune with the dead.
Wait, really?
No. Just smash the source with a rock. Or your head, either will do.
Y'all thought it was going to be a Dark Souls thing. All this for you to ferry them once more. I like that, though. You must find the bells. Wait, really? No, just fucking smash it. Anyway, so head on up here.
You've strayed far from your herd, little sheep.
What's happening, Bast?
Any solace you might have found here has long since fled. Just as the heavens abscond that pious night to her mutterings. If you believe in that sort of thing, I am Bast, emissary of Vildredor. Not that it makes any difference here.
So, Bast is a pretty cool guy. We're going to go ahead and grab this crow plume and talk to him for a bit.
New blood is congregated with your arrival, little sheep.
Sanctuary's in short supply. I imagine there are many who seek a moment's respite.
Indeed. I have a proposition for you. Guide more of these lost souls to our little sanctuary, and I'll prepare a worthy reward upon your return. I have a proposition for you.
Now that we have exhausted his dialogue, basically the next time that we come back and a bunch of people are here, he's going to give us some rewards. Now we can go this way for now. However, I would not suggest going this way just yet. We can kill these guys for some easy souls, even grab that item. But there is quite a bit of stuff we need to get through before going this way. But I will do this part. I've felled entire armies. You don't stand a chance. What are you looking at? Nobody makes it to Aldwin. No one ever has. That's Big Dick Knight.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Basically got his ass beat. Anyway, go up here, hit this. That'll open the floor. Going down here. Oh, too low. Well, not that it's terrible to go so low. We just gotta get some stuff first. Like this guy. First we're gonna kill this dude. And then we're going to swing like that to get Bulwark. The Bulwark is a creature of habitat, molded by obedience, planted by the Ascended. His roots run deep, unmovable, and everlasting. We're gonna go in here and meet the little drunk gremlin thing. Listen to the wind blow, watch the sun rise, running in the shadows. Yes, tall legs, drink. Gino first hick lumberkin to cross bridge, lumberkin come to Gino forget. Drink, tall legs, guest for life. Now we got some of Grimgrod's brew. And we're actually going to be rescuing Grimgrod later, but here's the other Bulwark thing. Bulwark is a relic of the Altair and their soulcraft, his armor, walking coffin, the progenitor of the Hallowed Knights at his command. Now, you'll notice that we can jump across here and go down. We're going to be rescuing an NPC later. We'll find him right here. For now, jump on over and get the Spellblade. Now, there's really no point to come down here. We can kill these guys, I guess, and actually, you know what? Yeah, we will. We'll kill them, and then we'll try and get this without pissing off the Gold Knight. There we go. Soulstone. As you can see, another Gold Knight over here. We will have to kill that one eventually, but not quite yet. If you go this way... Oh my god. Right into those things. And there's a couple different ways you can proceed from the Sanctuary. You can either go south, north, east, or west. Going south ends up leading you into a bunch of stuff. You can see right here is where we just were, where the drunk stuff was. Here's another bell. But we need to get past that Golden Knight to open up the next part of the highway, basically, and we're quite honestly just not doing that right now. So instead, just head on up. Avoid the cloud that these things make. It's obviously bad. Kick that guy and smash him. That. And there we go. That's one shortcut unlocked. Now it's a kind of... I guess, yeah, it is a shortcut. It's just a mini shortcut. Anyway, from there, we're going to hop up. Pop that. Pop that. And hang over to get the Leaf of Gaia. Now, we can't go up here for now. This thing is going to require the Crest of Gaia, which costs 1,100 shards. We're not going to be getting that for quite a bit of time. Rest assured, there'll be plenty to do. Just a little bit, we'll have another merchant. They'll show up right here, similar to how I mentioned the other guy. For now, go ahead and talk to Seeger.
Fire, purge thy soul from these tormented lands. You are not of the Covenant.
No, but I rode among you before. Well,
Then you know how futile our expedition is. Return to Vardos. There are already too many dead for me to bury.
talk to her again.
The dead are restless, yet you still linger. Arrogance will be your downfall.
Dead have paved my path forward. I intend to honor their sacrifice.
If you've no intention of returning, then take this with you.
Hasten the plume!
May it serve you better than its previous owner. Leave then, before I change my mind and brand you into the Covenant's servitude.
Which is actually pretty damn good. As you can see, 240% health and 33% cooldown reduction. Pretty dope. On top of that, make sure to talk to her, go to buy, and Phoenix Feather Tuft. Increase the amount of healing items by 1. 300. You don't need to do anything. It's just already used automatically. The Spell Blade, which we just picked up, is an int scaling blade. So for anybody leveling as a mage, definitely a solid pickup there. As for some other stuff, I don't think we picked up anything else. We had the drink, of course. Lower stamina regeneration, increases damage by 25% for 30 seconds. May have side effects. Grim God is particularly proud of this homemade brew. Its potent flavor has hints of grape berry with an oaky aftertaste. Let's see. So, next we got the merchant. We'll talk to him.
Oh, you stirred the birds something fierce. You might just be the catalyst we need around here. Those gathered have grown complacent, but what's there to do? It's best we stick together in these trying times. Name's Jacko of Basilis. Peruse my paltry wares, if I may be of use to you.
So, one of the nice things about Jacko is if you use item properties, he'll give you a quick rundown of basically everything you need to know. Come to hear about item properties. The higher shield rating, the less stamina it reduces when blocking attacks. Speed rating block 25% more. A block 50, S block 75% more. Higher weapon rating, more damage it deals per point of finesse or strength you have. Greatsword, grand hammer, halberd, axe, longsword are all strength scaling weapons. Daggers, spears, scythe, bow are all finesse scaling weapons. Mage tome and certain abilities scale with int. Make sure to level up the right stats. If you fight an enchanter, you can also upgrade certain items with soul stones and Immortality. Only weapons, helms, boots, and capes can be enchanted. If you feel your inventory has a lot of useless items, you should disenchant them into soul stones. Now carry on, lad. Also, while we're talking to him, one of the things I like to point out here is the Cinder Bow, which is actually pretty nice. It adds an 85 fire damage over 7-second debuff, which is a solid pickup if you are using bows. Aside from that, he has Dragonberries, which get rid of poison. He has the Vados Longsword, similar to what I have already. What else do we got? Thief Blades, Vados Axe, the Zealot Cape, which we already have, the Covenant Shield, which we found, and the Crest of Gaia, which I mentioned is 1100. So, we're going to knock down this ladder, and this takes us right on down there to death. Oh, I did not mean to jump down. Right. Now, we're going to try and get this, which this chest is actually really hard to get. Your best bet here is going to be the bow. Either the bow or jumping attacks, which I don't think I'm going to actually have enough to do it. But I might be able to that attack. If you're a finesse build, you can get this quite easily with a bow, I find. not, hopefully you have a jumping attack like what I just had. Because Wisp is really, really good. The ability equipped in slot 1 costs 15 less soul energy to use. Really nice. We are still going to keep on Fragile Courage for the time being. But if that were to break, you know what we're going to be doing. Put that bad boy on. Blow up these. Now, you can get to that thing right now, but it is a huge pain in the ass. You have to jump and attack, and you have to do it basically pixel perfect. I'm only going to try this for a couple times. We tried doing this on stream for probably a solid... Oh my god, I got it. Wow, that was way faster than I thought. So yeah, Warding Shield, not bad. This is B toughness. Warding Shield isn't quite that good. It's C toughness, but it reduces time of negative status effects by 25%. So definitely a pretty decent pickup. I don't know if it's really going to be all that worth it though. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we're going to be going this way next into the cave. Now, you could go all the way through Bulwark's area. What I want to point out here is that if we're going strictly by the order we get our journals in, the Bulwark is listed as next. Despite that, I actually think the Forgotten Gaian is way, way easier than Bulwark. In fact, I think it's easier than this boss and this boss as well. So I'm going to be going through a route that I feel is the most conductive for a new player. If you want to try and tackle the Bulwark, that big knight dude that beat up Lizard Bro, you can walk straight in there and fight him. It's a boss fight. I just wouldn't recommend it. I'd give it a couple levels and then go back. So instead, we're going to be going this way. Now, you can see the spike trap there. You can shoot to make these fall and advance. Gonna be dropping down here. Pick up the Gaian blood. Drop some more. No! Had to get that for Phoenix. Phoenix was once a creature of legend lost between storybook pages. His avatar is a false god. Grab the Gaian blood. Haste increased. Smash through that guy, get his shards. I'm trying to remember. Let's see here. Do I have to do first? Yes. We'll go down. Okay. First thing. Oh no! Almost had it. So we're gonna go all the way up first. Grab the Leaf of Gaia. Go here. Go here. Once you drop down, you can't get back, so don't drop down just yet. Instead... No! Oh, that's okay. We didn't fall into the weird spot. All the way up. And there's a casting tome +2, which, if you were playing as a caster, between that bad boy and this bad boy, you are basically set. Nice, right? Anyway. Oh, I did not mean to fall down like that. Okay, I need to... Gotta go to that poison. Head back on up. Spicy guys. Excuse me. Over here and get Panacea, and now we are met with a decision. Well, just a little bit here. First thing I want to point out is if we go on up, there is a door right here. We don't have access to that right now, so don't worry about it. And it's Snail Bro. Poor Alistair. No, as of now deteriorated, so was this place. You're not here for us, nor do you know of the spring. Most people have a strong sense of purpose when risking their life. Should we tell them? Suppose so. The blossoms nurtured by this water cure various ailments when harvested properly. Sounds useful. May I have some? Alright. So, well, we'll just talk to him. And as you see, you're able to buy Panacea. Single use. Removes contagion and other minor status ailments. This applies to yourself and those near you. A fabled curative sought after by many. Some kings even assume that the Panacea is a secret to immortality. Now, you have one Panacea yourself. You can buy some from him. However, if you keep talking to him, if time were a river, where smooth was the bedrock beneath his current, anticipate worse than death, cursed to this form by that damnable astromancer, we are but floating eyes and a mouth. Our cruel fate has befallen Alistair, the scholar, the progeny, the progenitor. Should we ask? Tush, he means the means. Fine. Compassion still beats through your dead heart, end our suffering. I'm very much alive, but are you sure? Oh, really? Because your skin resembles a snail. You reek of sewage and dead. Your face is flaccid like a spent candle. He's like, okay, I get it. So the point is, you can kill Alistair, and you get the skeleton key. If you keep him alive, later we can get his quest done. But the skeleton key is really freaking useful to have. So my personal recommendation is to kill Alistair and get the skeleton key. It's a little bit hard. I don't know if you can actually do it with the melee, but I know you can with the bow. Oh, maybe you can't. You know what it is? It's the elemental damage. When we use the bow, we burn him to death with the fire. Try something. Yeah. So anyway, come back with a fire bow, shoot him. You'll get the skeleton key that way. The Forgotten Gaian, and we just picked that up. And then we're gonna drop down here. Recognize this area. That's where we dropped down to get the Forgotten Gaian thing before. We will go right here and rest real fast. And one of those in for damage. Also level up to... Oh, no, I'll have money coming off of this to get that fire bow. That explains why. A lot of people were confused earlier about how I killed him, but it makes sense that it was the fire bow. So anyway, head on up here. We're going to do the Forgotten Gaian next. It's a really, really easy fight. Basically, you just avoid getting stepped on, and then parry Ione.
This relic is a monument of wars long before the great expeditions were ever celebrated. What hope do we mortals have against such foes? How many more must die in the names of their kings? I will put an end to it all now. Retreat, or die. Death, then. Come, I will honor your sacrifice.
Yeah, except I don't die. It looks big. It looks intimidating, but it's really not. You basically just attack its feet. If it steps on you, it's gonna hurt. But, yeah, that's about it. Oh man, he kicked me.
I will grant you a swift death. You alone cannot stop them.
Boom with the parry. Same thing as before. Just whack the foot away. Oh no! I let him kick me. Oh, that was close.
I will not suffer my father's fate. There is more at
Okay,
stake
got
here
her.
than you know.
What? No, there's not. I don't know how how she's not dead, to be honest. There we go. I'm like, you're clearly dead here. Just stop. Yone, just give it up.
Meddlesome twit! You've ruined everything! No outsider has ever made it to Kershorai.
She's kind of cute, though.
Do you understand? You've left us for dead. Any mortal blood spilled here is on your hands. Remember that.
Guys, okay. So I win? Did I win? Anyway, so that's 2 talent points I have now. I mean, pretty easy though, right? You know, didn't really seem like she really had that much going on. So from here, we're going to drop down. Going to this way. Here is where we fight the Owl King. Another thing, at any time you can go here and do the heroic rematch, which gets you some really nice items, as well as rare upgrade materials. Personal recommendation, I'd wait until you're around level 30, 40 before trying the Owl King at least. But, you know, it's all relative. Actually, we're gonna grab that fire bow real fast, and then I'll come down here and heal. Back, fresh stock. Great. So, let's see. I want to great sword, damage, covenant shield. No, that was new. Ooh, mithril greaves, Vit plus 20. Okay, so he got this stuff in now. So yeah, some stuff. Increased shards per kill by 15%. Pretty nice, but it is 1,000, so, you know, if you want to get it, now is the time. Cinder Bow is a solid pickup to get early on, in my experience. Vado Spears and Halberds will come into plenty of those, so I wouldn't really worry about it too much. You can also pick up Fragile Courage from him, but honestly, I think I might get Fortune here. 15% shards per kill. Definitely be really nice in the long run when you think about it. No, I think I will do that. Let me go, first thing I'll do, of course, is put on the bow. Requires 5 finesse, which I don't have, so I'm going to need to put some points in, but that's okay. That's a small sacrifice for a fire bow. It's like some quality scaling, you know. Which there's also, well, you can't really go wrong with Cinder Bow. It's just 11 damage compared to, it's 11 compared to 12, but the bigger thing is the fire over time. Just one arrow and stuff's on fire, which is really good. Anyway, going this way though, we can, well, we got on time, 23 minutes. Well, you know what, Obsidian Vale is kind of long, so I think it might be good. We'll wrap this one up here now that the lost Gaian is down, and then I'll be saving up to afford that orb. So either way, yeah, let's wrap up here. Next episode we'll be heading this way. We also got to spend our talent points. We'll take care of that as well. But stay tuned, and in the next episode we will catch you guys knocking things off with the Soul of the Phoenix first, and then making our way into the Obsidian Vale.